Hello, it's Wednesday, and I hope you've had a great day, and I am your Wednesday host, Alex or Alexander. A lot of people call me Al, which I find hilarious because I didn't realise until well after I'd chosen a name that my father's name is Alan, so he goes by Al. It's great. Okay, so I am trans something. I am not very heavy on labels, which I've only discovered recently, but I lean towards somewhere between trans man and non-binary. My sexuality is homo-romantic, but I tend to have exceptions for those who I really like, and my sexuality has to be great sexuality. It doesn't have to be, but I'm pretty sure it's great sexuality. Oh, who knows? Who knows? No one knows. Anyways, I'm 17, and I live in a town that has the population of a city, but is still known as a town, called Moe, and it's an hour and a half outside of Melbourne. I figured the best way for you to get to know me is to have 10 quickfire facts about me, and see 10 objects that I've chosen from my room which I feel best represent me. Let's go. Fact number 1 is that I can do this. I can bend the tips of my fingers and only the tips, and apparently that freaks people out, and I don't know why I can do it. I've just always been able to do it. Second fact is that I can solve a Rubik's Cube in just over 40 seconds, and I own 15 different kinds of Rubik's Cubes. It's great. Third fact is that I play guitar, ukulele, and piano. Fourth fact is that I've had 5 years of vocal training, which leads me to the fifth fact, which is my biggest fears. Waves, being alone, and not being able to sing after I go on testosterone. Terrifies me. Okay, 6 is that I love to draw and paint, both digitally and traditionally. 7 is that I'm a very picky eater, and my least favourite food is cheese, and the other two, pizza and pancakes. Feel free to hate me. There's worse things. Number 8 is that I wrote my first decent piece of fiction when I was 7, and I didn't know it at the time, but looking back, it was an Aragon fanfiction. Number 9 is that my favourite film is Dead Poets Society, and my favourite book is a book called More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Go read it, please. I haven't been able to talk to anyone about it yet. It's just beautiful. It's queer, it's beautiful, but it's really sad. But anyway. And fact number 10 is that I tend to make anywhere from 5 to 20 puns a day, depending on how strong my game is. It's great. Now, 10 objects. The first object has to be my guitar. This is Mishka. I love Mishka. Mishka was the second guitar I ever got, and I play with Mishka all the time. I just knocked the camera. Great. Second object is this notebook, which holds all of my future tattoo designs, because I'm going to be one of those people with a lot of tattoos. My first tattoo will be the words Carpe Diem written like here in the handwriting of my literature and English teacher, who's helped me through my high school social transition as well as a lot of other stuff, and she introduced me to the film Dead Poets Society. Carpe Diem, it's Latin, it means seize the day, and it comes from Dead Poets Society. I need to fix the camera. That was great in the middle of the video, wasn't it? Next object, kind of a cop-out because it's 4 objects. They're little trinkets from different places in Australia that were in my Pop's trinket collection, which leads me to the next object, which is this fountain pen, which he left me in his will when he died like 4 or 5 years ago. Next object is this tiny Rubik's Cube, which is the smallest official Rubik's Cube ever made, and it was a birthday present from my best friend Connor this year. Next object is Anxiety Bird. I bought this little ornament bird for 50 cents sometime within the last 2 years, and it is my anxiety bird. Whenever I look at it, I have to stop and not be anxious about any of the little things. Anxiety bird is here. The next object is this ring, which it's my grey sexuality ring, okay? Okay, I know that asexuals are supposed to wear rings, but it's a piece of jewellery, and I consider it a symbol of my grey sexuality, so hey. Next object is this teensy dragon, which started a dragon collection that now has, I have like 30-something dragon ornaments from like this big to like this small and smaller, and this was given to me by my brother who started the collection. The next object, second last, is this hat. which I bought sometime over the last like 2 months when I went to see the Ai Weiwei and Andy Warhol art exhibition at the Victorian Gallery in Melbourne, and it was amazing, and oh, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Okay, the last object is the iPod on which this is being filmed. This iPod is a red, limited edition Apple iPod, and I got an engraving on it because it's red that says, "Red apples are better." It's an eternal pun. There is a 10 facts and 10 objects that are synonymous to me, and I can't wait to present more for you in the future. Have a great rest of your day.